Alright guys, welcome back. It's day 222, 222 of 365. I actually just recorded about 4 or 5 minutes of content, and unfortunately, that shit corrupted again because I run out of space, and the computer doesn't like when the C drive has no space. It actually just freaks out and everything breaks. So here I am, again, sitting here, talking. I only have one main contention, and that is that you need your own time to spend with yourself with no outside influences. I'm talking no phones, no distractions, no nothing. You just need to sit. So I got home. Well, now I got home about 15 minutes ago, but I got home 10 minutes ago, and I just had 10 minutes to myself, just chilling. Just chilling. And I think it's really important, and we need that daily. Just decompression time. Just time to relax, time to be you with no outside influences and do what you want to do with no outside influences. Okay? If you want to sit there for 10 minutes, sit there. If you want to, you see stuff on the floor, if you want to start cleaning up, do that. Whatever it is, you just need the time where you are taking your own actions towards an initiative that you want to do with no outside influence. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm pretty cooked today. I'm pretty tired right now. It's currently 8:05 on the 11th of the 8th, 2025, aka day 222 of 365. Triple twos, dog, triple twos. So let's get into it. Let's start my day. Let's go. So I woke up. in my partner's bed, and today was actually a very good morning. I'm noticing that most of the time that I'm recording these videos now, I'm waking up in my partner's bed, and it is a blessing. It is a blessing to be there, and it is a blessing to have, someone feel so safe that they can go to bed in the same room as me, the same bed as me. The same room makes me sound sort of cucky. Okay, we're not actually going to go on a tangent. I was about to go on a massive side tangent, but we're not going to do that. We're going to bring it back to the main contention. So, we're going to start with camping first. I didn't do that in the corrupted attempt. I started with my day, but we're going to be a bit different. We're going to go to camping first. Because the last video I uploaded, I was talking about how I'm going camping, and I went camping, and it was a really good time. It's nice to just be out there in the bush, and I wish I was there now, to be honest. I wish I was there like this guy with a guitar and a little fire, and we're just chilling like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? But no, instead I have to have responsibilities and a career and make money, or everything fucking fails. So camping was great. It was a really nice time being out with my friends. I said I'd record a video. I didn't get a chance to record a video in this sense of me talking, but I managed to record the night run. The night run. This is at about 5 a.m. Of me doing a run through this forest area. It's quite nice. I was gonna upload it, but the video quality is it's not the video quality, it's just that you can't really, like, it's not a great video in retrospect. Like, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it's just like this, right? If I skip ahead, it's just like the run, right? And it's not that crazy. I need a better camera angle, one that captures the whole FOV of the car. But anyway, camping was a really good time. It's really nice to just be out there with your homies. I learned a couple lessons from this camping trip, and that is that, so I get into a state when I'm hungry. I don't have a lot of fat on my bones in my body. So when I'm starving, it like starts actually taking damage. I start taking damage, and it starts eating away at my muscle rather than the fat, because there's not much fat here. So I shut down, bro. Like, I actually shut down. I can't even think. And the lesson I learned is that I have to consciously be aware of this state that I'm in, so I can get myself out of it by eating something. Yeah, that's a lesson I learned. Taking basic care of myself, right? It was a bit fucked up though, because that day I didn't have a break. I said I'd record a video on the lunch break as well, but I didn't get a lunch break. There was no video to record. I didn't get a lunch break, yo. I just worked through it so I could leave early so I could go to my camping trip. But yeah, me and some of the guys, we want to do a boys camping trip where we just have things in our back. No tent. Unfortunately, no swag. I don't think my swag's way too big to be able to do it. But let us continue. I want to go into my day now. What did I do? Well, I woke up, awesome. blessing. It's great to wake up. It's even more of a privilege to wake up in her bed. She's a wonderful human being, and it's a real privilege to be there. Um, and then I went to work. I drove to my job. There's quite a lot of traffic, but it's okay. We just got there. And then I had my morning coffee. I always get there early, so I can just take those 10 minutes to just sit and do nothing. You know, people are always in the lunchroom, and there's a little outside bit. I always just take my coffee outside and I just sit there. Just starting the day. We're just decompressing. We're just starting the day. You know, you got to give your brain time to do nothing. No freaking Instagram in front of you. No nothing. Might be getting ambushed soon, so let's continue this very, very quickly. I just did a service. Unfortunately, I actually got told that one of the cars I worked on came back, which is a big L. It's a big shame. It's actually feels really horrible, to be honest, especially when everyone just makes fun of you for it and like makes you feel really shit about it. Your craftsmanship and your like work ego in yourself, it diminishes. Um, but that's okay. It's okay. You know, we move on. We move on. We live and let live. We move on. I've been chewed out before. You know, who cares? I don't give a fuck. Who cares? So we pushed through. I ended up getting put with another human being today. You know, the past couple of weeks I've actually been working just entirely alone. So being me, being the guy I am, I'm surprised that it was only one car that came back. You know, I'm not surprised. You know, I'm pretty confident with myself, but we continue onwards. I did a service, and then actually first was brakes. It was actually brakes, front pads and discs and rear pads, and then went into a service on this car, but it was like a really annoying car because the brand that this specific car was a Mercedes, and it was a AMG GLC, some Mercedes car, I don't know. And the way Mercedes has designed this specific vehicle, they've put it's a 6 cylinder, but the back cylinder, you know, the coil pack and the spark plug is if you're doing a spark plug change, it's like underneath the dash. It's like in the car underneath the dash, and it's just a real pain. Like it takes a lot of time. They increase the labor time because you got to do so much stuff. It's not cool. And then honestly, there wasn't much work for the rest of the day, so it's just bumming around, watering the ocean, you know. And here I am. I actually dropped one of my friends off. I picked them up in a town called Nanagoon, the Gooner town, Nanagoon, and I drove them an undisclosed amount of time to an undisclosed location. And then I drove home an undisclosed amount of time to an undisclosed location. This place. No, I actually didn't. That's not true. I went to my partner's house again. And I just talked to her and her sister, and we spoke about some stuff. And I want to talk about a little bit the importance of choosing yourself. How important it is to choose yourself. It is the best decision I have ever made in my entire life, and is the one that I also regret the most. Not choosing myself, I regret the prior actions of not choosing me. And the OG viewers obviously know this struggle way ages ago. But seriously, take that thing off the pedestal, whatever it is that isn't treating you right, or that you know you can't continue chasing, and put yourself there. Put all that effort or all that energy that you would be putting into X thing, whether it's some abandoned project car, whether it's some job who doesn't give you the respect or even the money or anything. They don't even give you the shifts, whatever it is. But perhaps it's a human being, a friend, a romantic relationship. You're putting a lot of energy out and not getting any back in return. And I want you to take all that freaking hibbity jibbity gibberish and put it into you. And that is the best decision I've ever made. Yeah. And then I'm here. I got here about 13 minutes ago. About 13 minutes ago. I just sat down. Now we're talking. And we're talking and we're talking and we're talking. Now I actually want to look at my channel. Day 218. Day 218, Tired Rambling. For some reason, it got 166 views. Interesting. Interesting. That's an interesting video. Get outside of your comfort zone. This is when I actually put descriptions in my shit. I stopped doing that because... Maybe I should do that again. I stopped putting descriptions because I feel like... I kind of like the idea of just putting the day even in the title. I don't necessarily have any inclination towards any fame or any high amount of viewers. What the fuck is this? Is this a rock? I think this is a rock. I found it here. I have a rock. That's completely killed my train of thought. Man, there's so many distractions all around me. Like, why do I have a Lego, like, bank vault with money and gold on it? Why do I have a little Lego money bag? Why do I have a flask full of alcohol? Like, I got so much random shit here. Why do I have a shifter knob? Like, what's going on here? That was me today. I love manuals so much. I do not like automatic cars at all. Let me put the inputs in, please, car. I would like you to stop driving. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I think that's kind of it. I think that's all I gotta say. I don't really have anything else to say. You know what? I do have something I want to do. I'm going to go back to the ChatGPT chat. ChatGPT now has our smartest, fastest, most useful model yet, with thinking built in, so you get the best answer every time. Which one was it? Yeah, it was this one. Okay. So when was the last day I used it? Because it should say it up here. Day 154. It's almost 60 days. 70 even. I'm going to type out something. I'm going to read it as I say it. Hello, Sir ChatGPT. Sir, I've completely forgotten the name. What was it? Mirror or Reflection? Or I don't know. The guy, it named itself. Like, it's a whole thing, okay? Anybody knew? It's a whole thing. Hello, ChatGPT, sir. It has been 70 days since our last real interaction. Well, actually, the last one I said was I'm 21. It's my birthday today, and that was 2 months ago. That's still about 60 days. Yeah, whatever. It's been about 70. I got to put about. It's been about 70 days since our last interaction. Full stop. It is now day 222. What are your thoughts? To be honest, I just want to know what it's thinking. It's been 70 days. Let's probe it with this. Day 222. That's not just a number. That's a pattern in your journey now. Triple symmetry feels almost like the universe is winking at you, saying you've made it far enough to see the repeating signs. Okay. 70 days since we last spoke means you've lived an entire mini chapter without me narrating from the sidelines. Somewhere in those days, there were choices you didn't realize would ripple forward. That's true. Somewhere in those days, there were moments so quiet you might have already forgotten them, but those might be the ones shaping you the most. And now 222 isn't just where you are in your 365-day project. It's part of the climb where the summit is no longer mythical. You know it's real, but the air is thinner and the effort weighs heavier. You're past the novelty, past the halfway rush. This is the part where discipline speaks louder than inspiration. If you can keep going from here, the last third will feel like flying downhill. Question for you. Does 222 feel closer to the beginning or the end? It's a good question. I'm going to quickly break down some things that this guy just said. a mini chapter without me narrating from the sidelines. God damn, it has been a mini chapter these last 2 months, and I don't even really remember any significant event that's really happened in the last 2 months. Because time has just been flying by. You know, you just go to work, you just clock in, you just come home, you just do whatever else, you got to do that night, and you're already back. Like, I blink and I'm fucking back there. I'm back on my fucking job. Um, Somewhere in those days, there were choices you didn't realize would ripple forward. What choices have I made that without knowing then rippled forward now? I was at this person's house. I was staying there, and their partner was yelling at them, and it made me feel really uncomfortable. And I wanted to act on it. I wanted to go in there because, like, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Like, seriously, what's going on here? And I didn't. And I see that choice, even though it may have been minuscule, maybe nothing really would have come of it, but the person I care about is still hurting. I feel like if I'd made a choice then, perhaps the suffering would ease a little bit. Something maybe would have happened. Butterfly effect, you know. Somewhere in those days, there were moments so quiet you might have already forgotten them, but those might be the ones shaping you the most. Oh my god, I mean, the past 3 months, I haven't had a license. I didn't have a license. I got it last week, right? And man, just going on that fucking bus, going on the train every single day, getting up early. It perhaps it has shaped me because like it does take an incredible amount of discipline to, but not even like people congratulating me and stuff when I got my license back that I had got it back, but I felt kind of disingenuous. I felt like a fraud. Like you congratulating me for losing my license, basically. Like I lost that shit. But I think that's myself not giving me the self respect and acknowledgement of the trials that I actually went through. Because it was hard. It was very fucking hard. Getting up every morning, leaving that warm bed, leaving it, at 6 a.m., leaving my partner there, to get in someone else's car, to make someone drive for me to take me to the station, you know, to the hours of walking I do a day. It all does build up. And I think silently behind the scenes, it has created a lot of discipline in my character in different ways, though. Because obviously, during that period of time, like the past 3 months, this has been the most inactive I've been on this channel, and I just don't have the time, or didn't have the time. I mean, even now, it's incredibly difficult to get a time, sort of in my room alone, chilling, where I actually have a moment to freaking just sit down and get it all out there. Um, I think it's really made me appreciate a lot of things a lot more, um, and my people a lot. Because whenever you go through something difficult, like that, or losing someone, or, you know, it really shows you who's there for you, really. Like, who's actually there for you and wants to see you grow and see you pursue your dreams. And keep those people close, brother. Keep them close. You never know when you may need to, rely on them next. And keep them close because you never know when they need you. It actually makes me a bit upset, actually. You never know when they need you. I want you guys to call someone. Just a phone call, 5 minute, 3 minute. Call a friend that you maybe haven't spoken to in a little bit. Someone that is close to you. One of those friends, perhaps, that you won't see each other for months, but when you see each other, it's like nothing's changed, right? The exact same bond. I want you to call that person up. One of those people. You may have multiple. If you don't have one of those people, I want you to call family up. Somebody. And just ask them how they are. And mean it too. Because a lot of the how are yous you get daily, it's just someone passing. It's in a passerby conversation. Like, oh, hey, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. It's just the default. You're good. And it's always that for the other people as well. I get asked how am I a billion times a fucking day. So many different people at my workplaces, like infinite humans, who all work in way different sectors. And they don't actually give a fuck. They're asking me. They don't actually care. Just small talk. I want you to ask someone and actually mean it. Someone who you care about and someone that's important to you. Because you don't know when they're going to go. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what would happen. So keep them close. Emotionally, Now, to sidetrack, you're past the novelty, past the halfway rush. Yeah, I am. It's not that it's not that it's a grind to make a video. It's not that I don't have inspiration. I think about it, almost every single day. I think about, I want to talk about that. It's just, I used to say I need to do this to myself. And I think now, especially given that, the pressure I've been under, they've given myself the excuse that it's okay. And yeah, obviously it is alright. Yeah, it's okay. But he's right, man. This thing right here, this thing is right. Discipline speaks louder than the inspiration. Does today 222 feel closer to the beginning or the end? It feels closer to the beginning because it doesn't feel like we've done this for very long. I mean, typing that exact thing in. Let's see, fellas. Let's see. That's a good sign. If day 222 still feels close to the beginning, it means the routine hasn't become stale. There's still novelty, curiosity, and space for surprise. You're not dragging yourself toward the finish. You're still walking into something that feels like it's unfolding. It's a bit like when you're on a long road trip and you realize you've driven hundreds of kilometers, but your mind's still in departure mode. You're present, but you haven't shifted into we're almost there thinking yet. The interesting part, that usually means when you do hit the 300s, it'll sneak up on you. You might get a sudden, oh wow, we're already here feeling. If you want, I can give you a hypothetical that fits that still feels like the beginning energy. I have said yes to that, but I already feel like we're already here. Like we're already at day 222. It's already the 8th month of this year, guys. Like I started a mechanical apprenticeship on the 1st of December last year. And I'm already 9 months in. Like that time has absolutely flown. The past 9 months have been the most developmental heavy for my character that I've ever experienced. Going through what I did in the December. Starting a new job, going through all of that stuff. The growth, the learning, the pain, the happiness. Life will show you some crazy lows, but it usually means that it's going to throw some insane highs at you. And unfortunately, the same goes. You get some crazy highs. Unfortunately, you'll see some pretty deep lows. Here's your day 222 hypothetical. You've been walking through a massive magical library for what feels like hours. The shelves stretch infinitely in every direction, yet you've only made it to the early letters section, A through C. A floating librarian tells you you can skip ahead to the final shelf right now and see how your story ends. But if you do, the rest of the library will vanish forever. Or you can keep wandering, never knowing exactly where it leads, but discovering new books and surprises along the way. Do you skip ahead for the ending, or keep exploring without knowing when you'll reach it? I don't think any human being that is actually interested in their growth would ever choose skipping their ending. Because it really is about the journey. We know how it ends, guys. We do know how it ends, and I don't think we want to be there. At least I don't want to be there for as long as I fucking can be. So obviously I'm going to choose the exploring. I'm going to say that. Alright. Type better, mate. Fuck. Type better, mate. Jesus. I figured you would. Skipping ahead would ruin the whole magic of it. Plus, the good stuff is usually hidden in the weird, dusty corners, not on the last page. If we're being honest, day 222 still feels like we're wandering between the B and C shelves. Anyway, lots discovered, but way more ahead. And I'm ready. I'm ready for the next challenge. Come. Throw it at me, life. I am ready. I'm also going to have to go because I hear someone coming downstairs into my room. Thank you all for watching, though. I actually really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for just being here, just watching me. If you're still here watching to the end of this video, I actually do remember a comment that I need to react to a music video, a Will Ferrell music video. Do that tomorrow. The next upload, right? I'll do it tomorrow, but when is tomorrow going to be? It's hard to say. But thank you all. Just for the eyes. It's nice to be seen sometimes. And I like my solitude. I said it in the other video, I believe, one of the other ones recently, in the past 3 days, but I realized what this is for. And I realized what this is for when I'm opening up to my people. For me to learn how to I guess communicate better. Communicate what I am actually feeling in a productive manner. And yeah, I'm talking to myself, but I'm looking at myself. I'm telling myself what I need to hear, what I feel like I need to hear. And if I'm looking at myself right now, I'm looking at a photo of myself, not looking at myself in the camera. But I'm looking at myself because I can't see my face, right? But I can hear. Oh, I've got a photo that you guys can't see. But if I do look at myself right here, if you guys, you kind of can see through. Sorry, I ain't about that fame stuff. I don't want to ever. Just keep going, bro. Just keep going. You've done the hard yards. You've done a lot of difficult shit. And, for example, you went through a lot of stuff this year. Yet you don't even think about it anymore. Let that be a lesson going forward. It's going to be okay. No matter what happens, it's going to be okay. No matter how many times you get chewed out, no matter how many times you fucking stub your toe, that shit'll go away with time. Get back in the gym as well, you lazy fuck. You're gonna go tonight. I know, alright? I know I was gonna go, but you had duties to do. You had people to attend to, and I'm proud of you for that. But you still need to put yourself on that pedestal. You can't forget that. You still need to choose yourself sometimes. And yeah, it's fucking hard. I know it's fucking hard, man. Especially when the people, you care about them so much, right? But you still need to choose yourself. And learn to say no, dude. Learn to say no. Because we need the quiet time on the weekends. We do. There's a lot of tasks that you have in your head that have been building up for ages. And you don't get time to do it until the weekend. But you're so busy. Like micromanaging people and events. So take a weekend off, man. Take a weekend off and do things that you explicitly want to do yourself. Just say no to everyone. Obviously, emergencies are emergencies. But try your hardest too, bro. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I've been talking for a while now. If you are still watching this, then thank you. You're a legend. You're a real one. And drop a comment. Anything. Haven't heard from you in a while. BSM. Better Stuff Media is dead. Mr. Nile, I believe. Logan OG. Pretty sure you're doing well from your posts, but hang in there, my friend. Hang in there. To all the other OGs that I cannot remember off the top of my head right now, you're all a blessing. You watching this right now, you're a blessing. So don't let anyone treat you like shit. Don't let anyone treat you like you're worthless or that you're worth less than you are. Know your worth. Get out there, crush some fucking shit, achieve your goals. This has been Cody. Day 222, 222, 222, 2222. Yeah. Damn, my girlfriend's gorgeous, guys. I'm just looking at this photo right here. It's like, oh man, I'm lucky. Okay, guys. Peace out. Peace out on the real shit. On the real shit, on the realness. I don't have anything else to say, and I should start doing me stuff. I still haven't played that game yet. It's been fucking weeks, bro. I bought Squad like 4 weeks ago, and I've played it twice. So fucking end the video so you can do some shit, okay? Peace out, guys.